Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress widget development tutorial. This is our part 9. Inside this video session guys, we will see or discuss that how can we use WordPress functions in our custom widget. If I back to browser, now in the last videos, these are the two widgets we had seen and developed. This is all about the simplest widget where we had taken about the title and the description, and this is the widget where we have used third-party API. Now this time what we want that how can we use WordPress default functions. Let's say that if we have some category, some users, some post in our database, so by the help of WordPress functions, how can we access those values and display inside our custom widget. Now we are going to experiment all those things inside this widget, something called, and this is the widget what we have developed, and as we know that this is the widget output what we are rendering via using this plugin. So if I back to editor, now this is the plugin that we have developed for that. Now we are going to use our WordPress functions inside that. And before using the widget method, as we know or as we have discussed that this method is able to load our content, means widget content, at front end. So if we do any specification of output, we need to do inside this widget method. Now at first, let's say that we are going to receive all the categories what we have inside our database. So let's say that get categories. So what I will do, all underscore categories equal to, we are going to use a WordPress function called get underscore categories. By using this function, it's a WordPress function, we are going to get all the categories what we have right now inside our database. So let's print a, if I copy this variable because we are storing all the values inside this, and if we write echo something pi tag to make some formatting, save this change, back to front end, reload this page, and if we go inside this, so as output, as we can see that we are right now getting all about a and categorized option. So right now inside our database we have only a default category, something uncategorized. So if we go inside admin panel and let's create a category. So go inside this post categories and let's say that something products category. So here we have products, and I'm going to click on add new category. So we have added here a key, let's say books. Go here, add new category. So if I reload this page, now this time, so again we are going to we are getting all about a single category, and it's because that inside this category we have two posts. So what I will do, we are going to create some post and assign inside these categories. As we can see that inside this uncategorized we have 2 count, and this is all about our 2 post count. So what I will do, let's say that I'm to add one more post, sample post 3. We are going to choose a category for this post. So if I click on that, go inside this categories, and here we have books, products and uncategorized, as we can see inside right hand side. So let's say that I'm going to select this category and let's say publishing here. Now as we know that if we go inside this all post again, now inside this all post, now we can see that this is the post related with this category called books, and these two are uncategorized. So go here, reload this page, and now if I scroll down inside this is all about our books category, as we can see here, and here we have uncategorized. So right now we are getting only 2 categories because we have our specific post along with these categories. Again if you go here, click on add new, let's say that sample post hyphen 5. If we click on these products, click on publish, reload this page, and this time we will get all the categories what we have inside our database. So this is for all about books. Scroll down, this is all about the products, and here we have all about uncategorized. So if we want to get all about the name, slug, as well as category count, so by using our for each loop we can get all about the respective details. So back here, let's say that if I make comment of all these two lines, what I will do, let's say if count all categories greater than 0. So while using our for each loop, so copy this variable, pasting it here, and inside this what I will do, let's say echo, let's say name. This is all about category name. So by the help of this value, and as we know that we are getting a WP term object, so here's the name key. So this is value name. Next, let's say that if we want to get the slug, so let's say slug here, so let's say value slug here, and let's put a br tag. So right now we are displaying only two informations of each category like name and the slug. So save these changes, go here, reload this page, and if I scroll to our widget, and this is something we have called a books category, products category, as well as uncategorized we have. So this is all about getting all the categories what we have inside our database associated with any post by using our WordPress function called getCategories. Now if I make comment of all these lines, so let's make comment of those, and what I will do, let's say that if we are interested to get all the users what we have inside our database, so let's say get users. So here what I will do, all underscore users, we have a WordPress function for that called get users. Now let's say that echo pre tag, print let's say all users, save this change, back here, reload this page, and inside this, as we can see that inside our database we have only a single user. This is all about its capabilities, and we have here a data object. Inside this data object we have all about our admin details. This is a single user what we have right now inside our database. Let's add some more users. Back to our admin panel, go to user section, click on add new, and let's say that I am adding a simple user, leaving blank, website is blank, and password I'm going to set, let's say 1 to 8. I'm going to check this checkbox to confirm use of weak password, and I'm going to select not subscriber, let's say author. Click on add new user. Successfully we have added a new user, as we can see that. And if I reload this page, now this is the first index what we are getting for the admin. If I scroll down, now here we have all about the second user index. Inside this, all we have saved what we have created inside this admin panel we are getting inside this. So if we want to get all the user details, we need to go inside this WP user object, and inside this we have a data object. So how can we get the information? Simply, if I make comment of all these lines, let's say that if count equal to means all users greater than 0, so we are going to make use of our for each loop, copy this, pasting it here, and let's say that print simply value means each WP user object what we are getting. Inside this we want to get this data object, so let's say value and data object. Now if we save this change, go here, reload this page. Now inside this, if I make use of our PRE tag, so copy, pasting it here. Now inside this, as we can see that this is all about our first object. Here we are getting all about admin info, and this is all about our second user, where we are getting all about our author info. Now if we want to get any of the specific details, so by the help of this called value data, and let's say that if we are interested to get, let's say, user email, only what we need to do, we need to use arrow operator and pasting it here. So this is the guys to way to get all the users from our database. Now let's say that if we are interested to get all the posts what we have inside our database, if you go inside our admin panel, go to post, so right now we have 4 posts. Now we are going to take all the posts from this database and print inside our custom widget. So to get all the posts what we have inside our database, we need to use a function called, let's say that this time we are going to get all posts, and here let's say all underscore post, and we are going to make use of get post WordPress function. So let's say equals something PI tag, and let's say print all post. Save this change, back to browser, reload this page, and inside this, if we go at the top, we are using or we are getting a WP post object. Inside this post object, as we can see that sample post 5, sample post 3, go here, this is all about sample post 2, and finally we have our hello world. Inside WordPress, if we create any pages, if we create any post, or let's say that if we have suppose custom post types, so if we have create any post of that custom post type, it is going to save inside the same table called WP underscore post table. By default, what we have used here, the WordPress function, it is going to return about post type equal to post. But let's say that if we want to list all the pages, so how can we list? By using the same function. So we can list all along by using our passing a parameter inside get posts function, something called post type. So if we want to see all the available parameters or the arguments, simply go here and type get posts WP, pressing enter. You will get the several links inside here. So I'm going to click on the first link. Now inside this documentation, as we can see that here we have a function name. Inside this function we can pass all about the arguments. If suppose we don't pass any argument, then it is going to return about WP post object, which is always all about the post what we have inside our database. It means it is going to return all the posts. Now let's say that if we want to list only pages, so here we have, if you go and scroll down, now inside this documentation we can see that here we need to pass arguments, and inside this argument we can pass post type. So what we understood, go here, create an array, and if we want to get all the pages, only we need to pass post type equal to page here. That's it. If we save this change, go here, reload this page. Now this time it is not going to return any post what we have created. This time it is going to return the page values. Now here inside this output we can see that this is all about our sample page. Not this time we are getting all about post. This is all about the pages what we have inside our database. So right now this is only a single page which is in published state. If we click on add new, let's add one more page, something sample page 2, and here we can see that inside this URL post type equal to page. It means that we are creating a post, but this time the post type equal to page. Click on publish. Successfully we have published. Go here, reload this page. Now this time we will get 2 indexes. This is for the sample page 2, and in the next we are getting sample page 1. So this is, guys, how can we use the WordPress functions inside our WP widget. In the next video we will see that how can we make our custom query to get any value from WordPress database. So inside this video session, guys, if you went out, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.